Have you ever wondered why some days feel heavier than others, filled with challenges that seem impossible to overcome? Have you ever asked yourself if there is a secret behind our successes and failures, a hidden force guiding our destiny without us even realizing it? And what if the answer lies in the ancient wisdom of the seven gods, each connected to a day of the week, offering lessons not just for spiritual growth, but for real-life challenges? In this video, we will explore the mysteries of the seven gods from Monday to Sunday, uncovering stories that show how courage, patience, wisdom, self-belief, and discipline can shape the path of your life. You will discover how Lord Shiva teaches the power of silence and inner strength to face chaos, how Hanuman and Kartikeya inspire fearless action even in the face of impossible odds, and how Lord Ganesha helps remove obstacles not just outside, but within our own minds. We will see how Lord Vishnu and the Guru guide us to trust in divine timing, how Goddess Lakshmi teaches us the true meaning of abundance and self-worth, how Lord Shani reminds us that patience and responsibility are keys to long-term success, and finally, how Lord Surya awakens energy and purpose that fuels confidence and action. Throughout this journey, we will connect these lessons to real-life struggles like overcoming fear, managing stress, finding guidance, building discipline, and discovering your own power. Each story is designed to motivate, inspire, and touch your heart so that you can see destiny not as something that happens to you, but as something you can shape every day. So stay with us until the end of the video to fully understand these 7 powerful lessons that can change your life. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel, because every week we bring you more wisdom and inspiration that can help you live a better, more meaningful life. Monday is ruled by Lord Shiva, the great yogi and the god of transformation. His stories are not just about divine powers, but about deep lessons that can guide us in our daily lives. Imagine a world full of chaos, noise, and constant movement. Yet Shiva sits quietly in meditation on Mount Kailash. He is surrounded by storms, by roaring rivers, and by the ever-changing universe, yet he remains calm and focused. This teaches us that no matter how much chaos is around us, inner peace is the first step toward facing life's challenges. Many of us struggle with stress, anxiety, and frustration, trying to control every detail of our lives. Just like Shiva, the answer is not to fight the chaos outside, but to cultivate calmness and balance within ourselves. One of the most famous stories tells how Shiva drank the deadly poison during the churning of the ocean to save the world. This act shows that even when life gives us situations that feel impossible, remaining composed and patient allows us to handle them without harm. In real life, we often face situations like workplace pressure, family conflicts, or personal setbacks that feel like poison in our minds. If we react impulsively or allow stress to take control, the results can be harmful, just like spilling poison instead of containing it. Shiva's lesson reminds us to pause, observe, and act with clarity. It is not about controlling every outcome, but about mastering our mind, which in turn shapes our destiny. Another important lesson from Shiva is that transformation begins from within. Anger, fear, and attachment are the real obstacles in life. When we face challenges with a calm and balanced mind, we transform these obstacles into opportunities. Even small acts, like starting the day with a few moments of silence, reflection, or mindfulness, can bring remarkable clarity and strength. Monday is a perfect reminder to reset, to release worries, and to prepare for the week ahead with focus and inner power. By connecting with Shiva's energy, we learn that destiny is not only about what happens to us, but about how we respond to it. Silence, self-reflection, and inner strength become tools to face life with courage and wisdom. The power to change our path lies not outside, but within ourselves. Tuesday is guided by Hanuman and Kartikeya, gods who symbolize courage, determination, and fearless action. Hanuman, the devoted servant of Lord Rama, is known for his extraordinary bravery when he crossed the vast ocean to reach Lanka and rescue Sita. He faced enormous challenges, unknown dangers, and towering obstacles, yet he never hesitated. Kartikeya, on the other hand, led the divine armies with discipline and focus, showing that courage alone is not enough. Preparation and training are equally important. These stories remind us that life often demands both bravery and readiness, especially when our goals feel impossible or when the path ahead seems uncertain. In our daily lives, fear can appear in many forms. We may hesitate to pursue a dream, worry about failing, or feel uncertain about taking the first step in a new career or personal project. Many of us know what we need to do, yet our doubts stop us from acting. Hanuman and Kartikeya teach that courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to act despite it. True bravery requires faith, focus, and consistent effort. Just as Hanuman trusted his strength and Kartikeya trained his army to achieve success, we too can face challenges when we combine belief in ourselves with disciplined preparation. Another lesson from these gods is the power of determined action. Courage without action achieves nothing, and preparation without commitment remains unused potential. In real life, taking even small steps toward a goal builds momentum and confidence. For example, someone starting a business may feel overwhelmed by risks, but by planning carefully, learning from mistakes, and taking consistent action, they gradually move closer to success. Courage acts as the spark, but determination and focused effort turn that spark into lasting results. Tuesday's energy reminds us that destiny favors those who are brave, prepared, and willing to take responsibility for their actions. By combining courage with focus and action, we can overcome fear, face challenges confidently, and move forward even when the journey feels difficult. The lessons of Hanuman and Kartikeya are timeless. Fear is natural, but action is essential. Preparation builds strength, and devotion or focus fuels success. By applying these principles, we can shape our lives in ways that align with both destiny and our highest potential. Wednesday is dedicated to Lord Ganesha, the remover of obstacles and the god of wisdom. His stories are not only enchanting, but also filled with lessons that we can use in our everyday lives. One of the most famous stories tells how Ganesha circled his parents instead of the world when asked to prove his wisdom. This simple act shows that intelligence and insight are more valuable than rushing blindly toward goals. Many of us often try to take shortcuts or hurry through life, thinking speed will bring success. But Ganesha teaches that patience, thoughtful action, and understanding the bigger picture are far more powerful than haste. In real life, obstacles are not always external. Often, they are the doubts, fears, and negative thoughts inside our own minds. We may start a project with great enthusiasm, but stop midway because we fear failure or overthink the process. Ganesha's lesson reminds us that obstacles can be removed when we approach situations with wisdom and clarity. It is not about avoiding challenges, but about understanding them and choosing the right path. By thinking carefully before making decisions, we can prevent mistakes and make progress more effectively. Another important aspect of Ganesha's teachings is learning from mistakes. Just as he faced challenges with cleverness and patience, we too can turn setbacks into opportunities for growth. Many successful people have failed multiple times before achieving their goals, showing that persistence combined with smart choices is a key to success. Ganesha's energy encourages us to slow down, reflect, and act wisely rather than rushing and risking unnecessary problems. By observing our thoughts and actions, we can remove internal obstacles, making life smoother and more rewarding. Wednesday, guided by Ganesha, teaches that wisdom and patience are essential tools in shaping destiny. When we approach challenges with understanding, remain calm in the face of difficulties, and learn from every experience, life's obstacles start to disappear. Destiny favors those who think before they act, who value insight over haste, and who persist with careful attention. By connecting with Ganesha's energy, we can cultivate clarity, overcome fears, and move confidently toward our goals, turning challenges into opportunities and shaping a life full of wisdom and success. Thursday is dedicated to Lord Vishnu, the protector of the universe, and the Guru, who represents knowledge and guidance. Both teach us lessons about faith, trust, and the importance of following the right path, even when life seems confusing or unfair. Vishnu is known for appearing in different forms or avatars at the perfect time to restore balance and protect the world. This shows us that even when situations seem delayed or difficult, there is a higher plan at work. In our lives, we often feel lost or impatient when things do not happen as we expect. We may question why we are facing obstacles or why success seems slow. Vishnu's stories remind us that patience and trust in timing are essential, and that guidance often comes when we are ready to receive it. The Guru teaches us that seeking knowledge and learning from those who have walked the path before is key to understanding life's challenges. Many people make mistakes simply because they ignore advice or refuse to learn from others' experiences. By seeking guidance, whether from teachers, mentors, or even sacred texts, we can avoid unnecessary struggles and make better choices. In real life, this might mean consulting an experienced colleague before making a career decision, or learning from someone who has faced similar difficulties. Guidance does not remove responsibility, but it gives clarity and direction, helping us align our actions with the right path. Thursday also teaches us about the power of righteous living. Vishnu's actions are always based on dharma, or moral responsibility, showing that ethical choices, even when difficult, ultimately lead to long-term success. In our own lives, acting with integrity may require patience and courage, especially when shortcuts seem easier. By remaining honest and consistent, we create opportunities that align with our destiny. Finally, Thursday reminds us that faith, guidance, and moral action are interconnected. Trusting the process, seeking knowledge, and living righteously help us navigate challenges with confidence. Even when outcomes are uncertain, our commitment to these principles ensures that we are moving in the right direction. Life's timing, guidance from wise sources, and adherence to moral values work together to shape a future that reflects both destiny and our conscious choices. By connecting with the energy of Lord Vishnu and the Guru, we can face uncertainty with calm, make informed decisions, and trust that every step we take is guided by a higher wisdom. Friday is dedicated to Goddess Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth and prosperity, and Devi, the symbol of strength and compassion. Both teach us how to live a life full of balance, self-respect, and gratitude, showing that abundance is not just about material wealth, but also about emotional and spiritual richness. One of the most famous stories of Lakshmi is how she chose the homes and hearts that were clean, disciplined, and full of gratitude, teaching that abundance flows where respect and order exist. In our lives, we often face financial worries, stress from comparison with others, or feelings of inadequacy. The lesson here is that true prosperity starts from valuing ourselves and our actions, not just chasing money or recognition. Goddess Lakshmi also emphasizes emotional balance. Many people work hard for material gains, but neglect relationships, health, or inner peace. This creates emptiness, despite external success. Devi's teachings remind us that strength and compassion go hand in hand. A person who maintains kindness, empathy, and self-discipline in daily life often attracts opportunities and support naturally, reflecting the energy of abundance. Real-life examples can be seen in individuals who succeed not just because of skills, but because they maintain respect for themselves and others, practice gratitude, and act with integrity. Another key point is self-worth. When we recognize our own value, we make better decisions and set healthy boundaries. People who underestimate themselves may settle for less than they deserve or follow paths that drain their energy. Lakshmi's energy encourages us to act with confidence, take responsibility for our choices, and maintain dignity in every situation. Gratitude and self-respect together create an environment where abundance can grow. Friday also teaches the importance of consistency and discipline. Small daily habits like expressing gratitude, keeping one's surroundings and thoughts organized, and practicing self-care contribute to long-term prosperity. By aligning our actions with values, we allow opportunities to enter our lives naturally. Finally, Friday reminds us that wealth, happiness, and peace are interconnected. Abundance begins inside with self-respect, balance, and gratitude, and it reflects outwardly in every area of life. By connecting with the energy of Goddess Lakshmi and Devi, we learn that true prosperity is not only about what we have, but also about who we are, how we act, and how we honor the life we live. Saturday is ruled by Lord Shani, the god of justice and karma, who teaches us that every action has consequences and that patience and responsibility are keys to shaping our destiny. Shani is often seen as strict, yet his lessons are fair and meant to guide us toward growth. In mythology, Shani's gaze is said to reveal the results of our deeds, reminding us that life reflects the choices we make. Similarly, in our lives, we may sometimes feel unlucky, facing hardships without understanding why. Often, the challenges we encounter are the results of actions taken in the past or habits we have formed over time. Shani teaches that acknowledging our responsibility is the first step toward changing our path. Life often tests our patience, and this is where Shani's energy becomes vital. Difficulties can feel overwhelming, such as delays in career growth, personal struggles, or repeated failures. Many people feel frustrated and blame external circumstances, but Shani's wisdom reminds us that every challenge is an opportunity to learn and strengthen ourselves. When we respond with patience, discipline, and consistent effort, even the toughest situations gradually transform into lessons that help us grow stronger. Real-life examples include people who persist through long struggles, such as students working tirelessly to achieve academic goals, or entrepreneurs facing repeated setbacks before success. Their patience and perseverance reflect Shani's influence in action. Another important lesson is honesty and moral responsibility. Shani's justice is impartial. He does not punish or reward based on desire, but based on the truth of our actions. This teaches us to act ethically in all areas of life, even when shortcuts or dishonesty seem easier. When we live responsibly, taking ownership of our decisions, we reduce unnecessary hardships and align ourselves with positive outcomes. Saturday also emphasizes endurance. Just as Shani patiently observes the world and its karmic patterns, we too must learn to endure challenges without losing hope or giving up. Life's struggles are not meant to break us, but to strengthen our character and prepare us for future success. By embracing responsibility, practicing patience, acting with integrity, and persevering through difficulties, we allow destiny to unfold in its natural, fair, and rewarding way. Sunday is ruled by Lord Surya, the god of the sun, who symbolizes energy, clarity, purpose, and self-belief. Surya brings light to the world, showing us that every new day is an opportunity to awaken our inner strength and take charge of our lives. Just as the sun rises each morning without fail, Surya teaches consistency, discipline, and the power of starting each day with focus and determination. In our own lives, many of us struggle with low energy, lack of motivation, or feelings of self-doubt. These challenges can make even simple tasks feel overwhelming. But connecting with Surya's energy reminds us that confidence and action are available to everyone who chooses to embrace them. Surya also teaches us the importance of purpose. Just as the sun lights the world to sustain life, we too need a clear direction and goal in our lives. Without purpose, our energy is wasted, and we may feel lost or unfulfilled. In real life, people who wake up with a goal, whether it is to improve themselves, help others, or achieve a dream, often find that obstacles become easier to face and that motivation comes naturally. Discipline, such as starting the day with simple routines, reflection, or exercise, builds both mental and physical energy, preparing us to take consistent steps toward our goals. Another lesson from Surya is the power of self-belief. Just as the sun shines confidently in the sky, we must trust in our own abilities and potential. Many opportunities are missed because of self-doubt or fear of failure. By believing in ourselves and our unique strengths, we create momentum and attract the resources, guidance, and support needed to succeed. Surya also teaches us to overcome darkness, not just the physical darkness of night, but the internal darkness of fear, hesitation, or negative thinking. Sunday encourages us to combine energy, purpose, confidence, and action. By rising each day with clarity, embracing our goals, and believing in our abilities, we take charge of our own destiny. Surya's light reminds us that challenges are temporary, and that consistent effort, clear vision, and self-trust will help us shine brightly in every area of life. When we connect with Surya's energy, we awaken the power within us to move forward courageously, live with intention, and create a life full of success, positivity, and fulfillment. As we reach the end of this journey through the 7 gods of the week, we can see how each day and each divine energy carries lessons that are deeply connected to our own lives. From Monday to Sunday, we have explored the guidance of Lord Shiva, Hanuman, Kartikeya, Lord Ganesha, Lord Vishnu, Guru, Goddess Lakshmi, Devi, Lord Shani, and Lord Surya. Each god teaches us something unique that helps us grow, face challenges, and shape our destiny with intention and clarity. Lord Shiva reminds us that calmness and inner strength are the first steps to overcoming life's chaos. Hanuman and Kartikeya show us that courage, preparation, and determined action can help us face even the most impossible challenges. Lord Ganesha teaches that wisdom, patience, and thoughtful choices remove obstacles, both inside and outside ourselves. Lord Vishnu and the Guru encourage us to trust the timing of life, seek guidance, and live righteously. Goddess Lakshmi and Devi show that true abundance comes from self-respect, balance, and gratitude, while Lord Shani teaches us the importance of patience, responsibility, and learning from challenges. Finally, Lord Surya reminds us to wake up each day with energy, purpose, and self-belief, using our inner light to move forward confidently. When we combine all these lessons, we realize that destiny is not something that happens to us randomly. It is shaped by the way we think, act, and respond to life. By practicing calmness, courage, wisdom, faith, balance, patience, and self-confidence, we can turn challenges into opportunities and create a life full of purpose, growth, and fulfillment. So let these divine lessons guide your actions every day, helping you face difficulties, make better choices, and shine brightly in your own life. By embracing the energy of the seven gods, we not only understand our destiny, but also learn how to shape it with clarity, strength, and hope.